Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Chartreuse Leprechaun. My name is Mark, your host, and it's time for a return to the long dark. We are taking advantage of Tuesdays being available to make our promised return to this game that I enjoy so stinking much. I've got to fix that. Hold that thought while I fix that. Yeah, I want that down about there, I think. That's better. Anyway, this time we are playing Tales from the Far Territory, or attempting to, as I'm sure you understand. If you played the game or watched our stuff, you have to stay alive. So far I have. It took a few attempts, but I did it. I'm up to almost 600 hours in this game now. Anyway, what you need to do to play Tales of the Far, and the portions of the Tales of the Far Territory, is start out in the regular map zones for the game. And it's recommended that you go around and you gather gear and get all the stuff, good stuff, best you can. We did pretty good. We're rocking some deerskin pants, a wolfskin jacket, some rabbit mittens. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I mean, we're slower than molasses if we decide to run, because like a third of our sprint bar is gone. But hey, we're warm and we're in good shape. So, I'll take it. So anyway, what you do is you come all the way across here and you head on down this rail line. And go across that bridge. And that gets you into the new territory. Now, the thing I do not like about this DLC is that in order to be able to play in the zones in the new, the areas of the new map, you have to find them. Yeah, you can't go to them. You can't. Nothing. So you actually have to start out over here somewhere and go there. Not a fan of that, but that's why it took me several attempts to get here to do this. And I really didn't remember it being this long of a walk to get here, so sorry about that. The broken bridge, and you go across the bridge here on the rail there we go, and see if they've got anything. No, not that.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Yeah, maybe. Ooh, definitely. You got anything? Probably not, because they almost never do. Yep, okay. Any last minute goodies from you? Probably not, right? Oh, yeah, okay, we'll take it. Not that it matters, we're not looking for anything. Okay, so, dang it, it's still really jerky. I will have to fix that next time. All right, so anyway, what you got to do is you got to go in here through this tunnel and basically follow this rail line. It's really linear. I think there's 2 paths to get out of this railway tunnel. It depends on what gear you have, which one you're going to take. And I don't remember which gear we've got to do which one, because one requires a climbing rope and one doesn't. And I don't remember. Yes, we are leaving Broken Railroad and moving on to the Far Range Branch Line, which is basically just a transition zone. And there is nothing in here other than a few odds and ends you might find along the way, maybe a flare or a piece of wood. I don't recall anything ever being in here, really. Kind of a long way down here before you get anywhere. I am so glad we're warm. Don't have to fight that. Oh,
this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, we're about a kilo or a kilo and a half overweight. So, yeah, it is what it is. Squeeze through here. Was it this side we needed to go down? I think it is. Yeah, like I said, it's pretty linear. You get the idea, and I probably missed stuff along the way. Yeah, okay. Moving on. But you get down here, and there's a doorway you go through, if I remember right. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm not remembering it correctly. Oh, yes I am. There's the door. Okay. And like I said, it's super linear. Super linear. What do I have for light sources? Don't want to use flares. I have a lantern. I have one, but not much fuel. You know what? I don't remember if there's ever anything in this room. Oh, there's a energy bar. You know what?
Hope I can still eat this.
Let's just eat it. We can use the calories. Anything? No. No. I really do need to learn how to use those. I really, really, really do. Matches. I don't think we need them, but I never turn down matches. The hat we don't need. There's a box with nothing in it, of course. Boots we don't need. Soda. Yeah, we could use that.
Excellent.
Let's go ahead and drink that up. Get the hydration and the calories. Yeah, we'll check out the trash can here in a sec. Ooh, backpack. Anything? Whoops, wrong button. Come on. Okay. Okay. Anything? I actually do need that because I don't have any cloth to do repairs with. Yep. Okay, we're out. What did I do? We came down here. Right. We were going this way. And let's go ahead and turn that off before it goes. No, I don't want to do that. You know what? I think we're going to have to burn a flare, which is bad because we're really close to the end. But got to be able to see. So trying to remember where everything goes here. Door is locked. Force the door. There we go. Yeah, there we go. This is the easy way out, apparently, if I remember correctly. The other way goes out this way, and you go down that way, and then you've got to climb back out on the other side, if I remember right. We're going this way. Told you it was really close to the end. Oh well, but you just cannot see in that area without light sources. So what happens is you come out way down there, and you got to walk all the way around there and climb up to get here. You got to climb up that rope. So yeah, us being a little overweight, that's not a good plan. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, let's do a map. And you'll notice we just hit a place called Surefit Bridge. I believe that's how it's pronounced. But it's not named on the map. That's another thing I don't like about this DLC. Named places do not, for the most part, show on the map with their name. Oh, I'm wrong. You actually wanted to go down there. Oh no. Oh no, we wanted to go that way. Ha ha, okay. Bad on me. Bad on me. What kind of daylight are we looking at? Oh yeah, we're still good. Bad on me. I got it backwards. If you go this way, you got to climb down. If you go that way, you get to the cave that gets you through the next segment. So, we're going back. Hopefully this flare will... No. What's my run button? There it is. Really shouldn't do that because it tires you out and runs out your energy, but... I don't want to burn another flare. So we will rush ourselves back here. Hopefully before this thing burns out. I was figuring it would hold up for us once we got to the tunnel on the other end, but no. I think what I'm going to want to do... Well, no, because we don't have any oil. I can't make a torch, darn it. Oh, wait, I can do it from a fire. There we go. Now then. I got to remember how you get down from here. There's usually wildlife down here. Unfriendly type wildlife. There it is. We'll throw that. What did it hit? All right, well, we'll climb down here. We have the pistol. We have the rifle. Oh, we have no rocks. Okay, well... Really, every time I come here, there's a pack of wolves. Oh, there's a deer, which I am not going to shoot because we don't need the meat. Yeah, there's the rope down, and there's the cave we're supposed to go through. Yeah, I mean, like I said, other than my foolishness in, getting which way we were going wrong, what else is new? It's really, this particular section is just, it's a line. It really is. And now we go into the cave. Yep, cave. Here we go.
Have to leave something behind.
Cave's got more light than the tunnel did. All right. Now, the thing I don't remember... Oh, okay, so we don't go that way. And there's nothing over here. Okay. There is coal. I really shouldn't because, we are overweight. And now we're out of light. And I don't... how are we fixed on matches? Hang on. Hang on. Not well. Huh. You know what we're going to do? We're going to light a small fire and take a torch. Can I go back and grab a couple of sticks? Ooh, flare.
Hope nobody needs this.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Were there any sticks back out here? I don't remember. I don't remember. Let's run back out real quick and check.
I need to drop something.
Not a thing. great. Just great. Oh, spoke too soon. I see a couple of sticks. Cool deal. Yep. If we can get some sticks, we can start a fire. We got a couple of one or two pieces of firewood. So if we've got sticks, we can make a torch that, well, like maybe half a torch, I think is what we get out of it. But that should take care. Oh, no, not that button. Playing too many games with different buttons. Specifically, the 7 Days to Die. The buttons in that one are completely different from what we're doing in this game. So let's stop in here real quick. Start a fire. And get a torch. There we go. And how much? 7. Yeah, we can burn one.
That should help warm things up.
Nice. Now, can I get... Oh, I can just get a torch off of that.
Too much stuff to carry.
Not much of a torch, but it's something. All right, we're moving. Moving on. Because unfortunately, I tried to start the game at like start of day, but there was this nasty little storm going on that I had to wait on. This was... Right, that's that rock fall that we couldn't go through. So what is... Ooh... Some wood, sure. Don't need the hacks. We'll take the flare. Stop that. And the accelerant, if I can get it. There it is. Cool. Now, where was the way in? Where? Oh, there it is. I'll take that. How the heck heavy does that make us? Oh, we're only 5 pounds overweight, 5 kilos, whatever it is. No problem. No problem at all. So, right, we came there, we were going this way. Got it. Got it. I always get turned around in these caves. This is one of those places that would be worth my while to... This was not where I wanted to go. Uh-oh. Where am I going? Uh-oh. This is one of those times when I really wish I had I had learned how to use the, oh my God, we were just looking at paint cans. Yeah, paint cans. So... That wasn't the way through. Embers. Oh, no. Yep, we'll throw that in there. Cool. Very glad we picked those up. Well, let's just throw that away. We don't need it. So, this didn't go anywhere. And that there's got to be a path out of that room then. And I just missed it. Okay. We'll try it again. We'll take another torch. And we'll go back to that room. Not that button, Mark. Come on. So that just led up to the ledge. Where was the way out? I missed it in here somewhere, apparently. All right, so that's the rock fall we couldn't go through. Now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not good. This is not good at all. I missed something somewhere. What did I miss? It's up here, right? Yeah, that's the way we came in. There's the fire as the torch burns out. Yay. And we come up here. And that doesn't go anywhere. And this, oh, for God's sake, the ledge. Oh my God. I'm an idiot. Okay. All right, we're back on track. Yay. Here we go. Now we'll throw that away too. Don't need it. And yep. Oh my God. Uh-oh. Crap. Well, you know what? We're going to start another fire. Except we'll use sticks. Yeah, we'll use sticks. There we go. Add more sticks. Now, can I get a torch out of it? I can! Yay! Cool deal. What do you want to bet I didn't need it? Right? Right? That's the way things go for me, right? Of course it is. Oh. Ooh, flare. Take a flare. Take another piece of wood, too. And there's the end of the cave. Nope. Didn't hurt us to have the flare, but we didn't actually need it. So, yay. Yay us. We're good. Leave cave. And here we go.
I can drop any of this gear.
Well, we can start with that. And right up here, yep, there it is. There's the rail line coming out of that collapse. And then you just follow the rail line. How are we doing on daylight? We're getting close and we're getting tired, so we need to pull in somewhere and rest. Fortunately, there's a train yard up here that we can duck into. No? How did I get through this? Now I don't remember. Ah, there we go. And there we go. Super linear zone, although the last couple times I went through here, there was a lot more wildlife. Lots of wolves. So, I don't know. Yep, there's the train cars. So if you get into the position that we're in, a good place you can rest. Or if you're feeling gutsy and like to, play dangerous, you can try pressing on to what's next, which is another tunnel. Speaking of, we shall map it. And once again, the location is not marked. Yeah, you can see how linear this thing is and how much of it we We just kind of skip because we're underground. You can't see it. Yeah. But if you need shelter, storm, whatnot, this rail car up here is a great place to park and wait out the night, which is what we're going to do. Duck in here, check stuff out. Flashlight? That's a miner's flashlight. Okay, a little different. No! Hold the button, Mark. Nothing. Another flare. Couple of pieces of coal. And we are now much more overweight, right? Oh, no, we're not. Okay. Well, we are losing weight capacity because we're tired. So, grab a few sticks and we'll wait out the night and we'll pick up in the morning. Just set ourselves a fireplace right here. And you know what? I do not want to use that up. Go ahead and you do that. Yeah, we're going to set up a fire right here and kind of wait out the night.
Come on.
And we'll pick up in the morning and carry on to Transfer Pass, which is the zone on the other side of this one.
All right.
Well, we're right at dawn, and unfortunately, we were also right in the middle of a nasty storm, which this is, this is like the advanced zones on the regular map, where like Pleasant Valley and Timberwolf Mountain, where they're nasty storms and they're super cold and they're tough to get through and all of that. Yeah, this entire map is that level. So, yeah, that. There is that. Now, I hate it, but I think we're just going to wait. See what the dawn brings. Two hours of fire left, huh? All right, well, yeah, I guess we just wait a couple hours.
Looks like I made it through another night.
And another storm. Cool. All right, well, we'll just head on down the rail line here. And get through to our destination, which is Transfer Pass, which is another, it's actually a fairly empty zone. But you can't get anywhere without getting there. So, yeah. Now, the problem is, the particular tail we're following is going to have us going all the way out to the Forsaken Airfield, and then all the way back to the regular map in the various zones in there to deal with the radio towers. Yeah, that's the one we're dealing with. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of edits, but I wanted you to see what all was involved on the front end because, you know, you need inquiring minds should know, or not inquiring minds should know, whichever way you want to look at it. Freight Hopper's Rockfall, another one of those that doesn't show up on the map if you Yeah. Not a fan of that. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Let's. I'll show you. Again. And... yeah. See? All this is back underground and it doesn't show a thing. So, I don't know. Not per se a fan. And all the zones in this particular, in the DLC work this way, by the way. Oh, no. I don't remember how long this is. I don't remember how long this is. Uh-oh. Well, the good news is you can just follow this. There are, as I recall, there are 1 or 2 items along the sides if you want to go look for them. Keep your eyes peeled. It's not really anything noteworthy, as I recall. So, there's that. Hey, we're coming to the end. We can see! Yay, we can see! And this... another break in the rail line. And I think we're coming up on the cutaway to our first destination. Or not. This looks like it's going to be another dark tunnel. I should have got a flare out back there. Well, okay. There really is not a whole lot to see here. I mean, you know, rock walls and railroad tracks. So we'll just follow the railroad tracks. I will try and brighten it up enough that YouTube doesn't completely darken this thing out for us. Interesting, it got real bright back. Ah, here we go. Leaving Far Ranch.
Something's gotta go.
And entering Transfer Pass. Yes, indeed. So this is where we want to be. And that's how you get here. Yeah. Not conducive to a lot of things. But I'll tell you what, if all you want to do is play survival up here, it's a tough map. It really is. Get our way through here. Distempered flat cars. And we shall map. Holy cow, why are we suddenly so cold? Oh my. Well, the good news is there's a train station up here in just a little bit. There is not a whole lot to this section other than that train map, train station train map. Wow. Okay. The train station and the road leading to the airfield and the train tracks leading to the next zone in the pass and some deer and some wolves in here is really about it. Just checking where we're at here. That wall is the boundary, and that wall is the boundary. It's not very big. And we are going to be cold when we get to that train station. Oh my goodness. And I don't see any wildlife. I am amazed. Huh. All right, well, map this. That went a little too far. All right, that's fine. Get up here to the train station, light a small fire. Actually, we'll get a little bit of firewood here somewhere, I think. Should be a couple of pieces inside the train station, if I remember correctly. Now, up there, the other side of those rocks is what the next zone, it's called the contamination zone. And up that way, there's a road that leads you to the Forsaken Airfield. Go ahead and map this while we're here. And there we go. And let's go on inside. No, not that button. There we go. Got anything good? There's some water. There's... Why is it all stuttery? Oh my goodness. Oh, there is no firewood in here. Oh, there's a chair. We can bust that up. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, that was actually enough to warm us up. Wow. Okay, what's in here? Anything good? We can get more water. There's some matches on the floor. Okay. So, we got enough. Oh, I think we've got enough daylight to get into that next zone and hopefully make the first shelter point without running into a storm that's going to kill us. I hope. Maybe. Why is it all stuttery? I do not like this. I also don't recall how to get up there. How did we get up there? Oh, duh, just like that. Oh, we need water. Oh. That could be important. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Oh, and food. Yeah, that would be good too. Whoops. Oh, well, we can do it that way. Don't need that. We can... You know what? We'll eat a couple of those. That'll work. Normally when I come in here, I'm kind of... I've been playing survival, so I get in here and I try and set up camp in that train station. Field 31, Langston Mine is actually a dead end. And I forget, I don't know what that rubbed out thing is. But I'll usually come in here playing survival and take down a deer or two and cook that up. And then just kind of explore through the area. Usually, I've made it through part of the contamination zone, but I haven't gone so far as to trigger the tail that's in there. But I did go far enough to trigger this one. And this is a bit of a walk up here. You go up the hill, and of course you go down it on the other side. Hopefully we can do it without a storm, although if we do get into one, I know where a shelter is. Hopefully we can make it. But the way there, again, is just kind of pretty linear. Once you get there, that place is wide open. Not that button, Mark. Take that. No. Oh, and for the record, I did check, and that wonderful thing I did to try and lower their camera sensitivity, yeah, it didn't take. It's still sitting at 85%, which is why it's whipping around like that. So I will have to try and fix that in between this and the next episode. That'll be good. Yeah, we're going to be editing out a lot of this travel in the future episodes when we go back to the main map to sort out the various towers and tasks and such that you get with this quest. Leaving transfer pass. Here we go. Come on. There we go. But I did want you to see how much walking is involved in this thing, because, oh my gosh. It's a lot. All right, so, first things first, let's map it. There we go. Oh no. Is that a storm? Or is that just wind in the canyon? I can't tell. Oh no. I'm going to assume it's wind in the canyon. Kind of unnerving, which is, you know, good. It should be. Right? That's kind of the point. Ooh, that's a nice effect I don't recall seeing before. Keep looking to the sides because I recall areas that you could crawl back into that sometimes have stuff. So any place that looks like there's a cutaway, I'm double checking. Crawl through here. Check out the truck. No, not that button. In 7 Days to Die, the Y button is your action button, and in The Long Dark, it's A. So that's why I'm having so many problems. All right, so let's map again. Real quick and get that. Yep, okay. Gotta love it. You'd think games would be consistent, right? Everybody doing the same things and all of that. Of course, you know, that's kind of how Nintendo got away with copyrighting a game technique that's been there longer than Nintendo's been doing games. But I'm not going to get into that. No, I keep looking. There's supposed... I recall there being a cutaway that you could climb back into that had stuff. But I don't remember where it may have stuff. Everything in this game is a maybe. If you played this game yesterday and you found something in this zone and you started a new game today, it's probably not there. Or if it is, it's something else. So if you found food, you might find matches. If you found, you get the idea. That's one of the things I like about this game. The map never changes, but the stuff on it changes all the time. Yeah, okay. Well, let's map it again. Yeah, went a little far. All right. That's okay. That's okay. And then there's this little gem. More falling rock. I love it. Wheelie's Turn, I think is what this is called. Yep, Wheelie's Turn. We'll map this. We can see a long way. And let's see. That's the airfield. That's a destroyed cabin, I think, over there. And supposedly, I've never found it, but you can climb down from here somewhere. And there's like a little cave tucked away in here somewhere that I've never found. Mostly because I'm too chicken to climb out there and climb around and find it, because I know if I do, I'm going to die and it'll ruin the playthrough. And I don't really want to do that. But if y'all know how to do it, let me know. Because it's intriguing. I would like to know. Inquiring minds and all of that. Oh, I think this is that cutaway. I think this is the place I'm thinking of. Yeah. Or maybe this is the cave they're talking about. Oh! This is not the thing I was thinking of, but there you go. Okay, we got, oh, lantern. What do you got? You got fuel?
That'll come in handy.
0.63, yes. Yes, we are going to drop ours, I think. Which one's in better shape? Hang on. Wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. 0.27, 0.84, ooh, 0.05. Mine's in much better shape. You know what? We're going to harvest that one. Yeah, we're going to harvest that one and take the fuel. There we go. And we're going to Refuel that one. Oh, yeah, that's better. That's better. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Outstanding. So, what time of day is it?
I'd eat anything.
Ooh,
right
we're
about
getting
now.
close. This is not the shelter I was thinking of, but it's good to know where it is. I thought it was back there and down. Apparently not. Okay. That's, speaking of which, but that doesn't show on the map either, huh? Uh-oh. Getting tired. Nope, doesn't show on the map. See, I do not like locations not showing up on the map so you can remember where they are and all of that. And it's actually, if I remember, something that has carried through to the main game areas as well, which I'm not a fan of. But it is what it is, I guess. You just kind of make do with it. Anything good in here? Take that. And nothing. Okay. Anything in the back? Water purification tablets. Anything in the trunk?
I could use this.
No, not really. The gear we've got's better. Make our way through here. Over the thing. And we'll map it again because, you know, we can. There we go. I'm starting to realize this shelter point, these trailers I'm looking for are further down here than I was remembering. Which on this map is not good. You really lose track of how far things are because you're in this narrow canyon almost. Well, it's a long way. And it's still going. Yay. And I'm really shocked that we haven't had a storm. I had so many storms every time I played this map. The DLC zones. Whether it's in the rail line coming in, whether it's in transfer pass, whether it's here, it doesn't matter which section of the map I'm in, there are just storms. This one has an additional problem in the storms called glimmer fog, which is annoying as hell. It causes insomnia. Yeah. Makes it really hard to sleep, and it's quite literally just glimmer stuff that floats around on the ground, and if it touches you, you may get tagged with this. Yeah. Well, you'll see. We'll run into it sooner or later, I'm sure. The only way to avoid it is to stay underground, either in a cave or in a basement, something like that. That's what I was looking for. I believe right about here. Yep, there it is. There's the trailer right down there. Perfect. Perfect. That was my aiming point for today. We're not going to make the airfield. It's, oh, food. Yeah, food. Food and water, definitely. Eat up some calories. Drink up a soda, get some hydration and some more calories. Yes, yes, indeed. Cool. And then we'll gather up some sticks so we can start a fire. And I will cook up a bunch of water so that we've got... I like to keep about 2 liters on me on this map because it can be... Almost missed that one. Because of the storms, it can be hard to cook. So yeah, there's that. Grab sticks, there we go. More sticks. I'm tempted, there's usually rabbits in here somewhere. I'm tempted to kill 1 or 2. So we'll have furs to repair our rabbit mittens once they decay, which they will, because, you know, that's what stuff does. Yep, rabbits. But I have no rocks. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wander around here off cam and find a couple of rocks to get us a rabbit fur or 2. Don't need that. And nothing in there. All right, fine. But I think for today, that is going to be enough for now. We will pick up next time as we head on to the airport and actually kick off this this tale.
Have to leave something behind.
No, we're not going to leave anything behind. At least not yet. We may end up having to sooner or later, but not yet. At any rate, thank you for spending your time with us here today at the Chartreuse Leprechaun and our return to the Long Dark. Hit the like button, subscribe, all those wonderful things so you don't miss anything around here. Tips and suggestions, please and thank you. You know how badly I need them in this game. But above everything else, just know the Leprechaun's out there to mess it up for you, ruin it, and do anything else he can just to cause problems. So always remember that if you see it and you can't explain it, yeah, the Leprechaun absolutely did it. Now you have yourselves a great day, and we will see you here next time on the Chartreuse Leprechaun. Bye-bye.